Good Counter. I'm your host, Roddy Too Good. Let's get to it, man. Yo, how y'all feeling, man? So, Raw, Monday Night Raw, I ain't gonna hold you. It was okay. I ain't gonna lie. It had a couple bangers on here, though. Let's get to it, though. Let's get into it, my handy dandy notebook. So we got, so as soon as the show start, we got CM Punk. He drives through the parking lot. He parks. He barely parks. He just hops out. Don't even close the door. He's not preserving gas. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he cut the car off. He went straight from the car to the entrance. Came out with a solid promo. He came out, was talking about, they asked him like, yo, how many more matches do he have in his old bones? We already know. We already know who CM Punk is. That's Mr. Glass. We know, man. As soon as you have a good match, you get brittle. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to CM Punk, but we know you Mr. Glass for real. But saying that, he was saying like, oh, I still have a lot of juice. He said, how Hell in a Cell matches you have? He says, I don't have any, but he just wants to. He basically just says like, yo, I don't. He shouldn't be doing this. He said his sister begged him not to do it. His wife begged him not to do it. I was waiting for him to say the dog didn't ask him to do it too, but I guess not. But yeah. So he went on about that, and then he said he promised to make him bleed. He said if this is gonna be the end of CM Punk and the end of Drew McIntyre, he'd send him to hell and all that stuff. But I mean, it was okay, man. It was cool. Like he talked real low. He talked real like it, so it was believable. I mean, CM Punk is CM Punk, man. It's about to come up on a year. What is it going to be, like 4 matches in one solid year? We already know you, Mr. Glass. We know you, Mr. Glass, CM Punk, but shout out to you. But they cut to Sheamus, and he was talking about, it was like an interview. So we go to Sheamus. He was talking about how disappointed, well, how upset he was with Pete Dunne, because he ruined his chance to become the first Grand Slam champion in WWE. Hold on, wait a second. That's not true. But I guess he just misspoke or whatever. So he goes out to the ring. It's him versus Pete Dunne. I mean, they had like a nice little solid match, and then it was going on, and then Pete Dunne, he grabs the shillelagh. And then what happened is Sheamus takes the shillelagh from Pete Dunne. And then, like, the referee, like, kind of sees it and just takes it away from him. And then Pete Dunne goes under the thing, takes out a cricket bat, and he's hit. Like, I don't even know if he, like, to me, it didn't look like he made contact. But I guess, like, he tried, like, and maybe it was the camera angle, maybe it was something else, but it just didn't look as hard as it should. And we all know, them cricket bats is heavy as shit. But, yeah, so he hit him, and then he hit him with, like, Sheamus' signature move, I guess, to, like, get, like, you know what I'm saying, to sell the whole thing, and then he won. Then he wins. So I don't know where that's gonna go. I mean, I don't know, man. We had to, like, yeah, it was okay. I guess I can't be too mad at it. Like, it's funny with, like, Pete Dunne, because I feel like he's playing, like, 2 different characters on 2 different shows. You got him on the main roster with this, and then you got him on NXT, who's just like a totally different person. Like, I don't know what it is, but we get to Dom. We go to the back. We got Rhea, not Dom. We got Damien Priest, Rhea, and Jey Uso. They was back there chilling. And then Xavier Woods, he comes back there and basically is like asking, like, hey man, I know we haven't seen eye to eye, but the New Day, we have a tag match for the titles, and we just want to go at it alone. And then he was like, all right, cool, man. Just go out there, do your thing, man. Beat them and beat their ass and get the belts off them. And then it was like, all right, cool. So, and then I'm going to just go through that whole thing. So then the New Day, it was the New Day versus, the Judgment Day, the Battle of the Damn Days and stuff like that. So the Battle of the Days, and then they had a solid little tag match and everything. But of course, the rest of the Judgment Day, they came out, and the LWO came out to like help them or assist them. And then like Xavier Woods, he hit his move, elbow off the top rope, and then he pinned him, and it was like a 1, 2, 3, and then but the referee is just distracted for some reason. Like I never really even seen like the referee just jump out of the ring when it's like, yo, fam, nobody's like, you know what I'm saying? I get the fact that like, okay, it's a tag match, so people that's in the match are outside the ring, but I never really seen a ref get outside the ring like that. So it comes back. He comes back. He was distracted. Then they get the win. The Judgment Day, they roll him up. They get the win. And like Xavier Woods is heated. He's upset. He was like, nah, something got to change. And then they cut to like them in the back. And then he's like, yo. And then he goes to the LWO like, yo, you cost us the tags. You cost us the belts. And then he just was like, Kofi Kingston was like, yo, I asked him to help. I asked him to watch our backs while we deal with the Judgment Day. And then he said he just went off on them and stuff. So the heel turn is on. We asked for it. And it seems like it's on. And I'm not mad at it. I'm glad they're going this route. I thought it was taking way too long. Anyway, I would love to see Xavier Woods in more of a more prominent role. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see bro buried in the tag. Like I really would like to see him actually get that like that singles run. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's definitely talented enough to do that. But yeah, that was that. And then we have Natalya versus Zoey Starks. Natalya is a OG, I guess, a veteran and stuff. Like I think it was just a long time since he's been in the ring. It was okay match. Natalya won, and I just heard Natalya. This was like her first win since like 2020. So like 4 years. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? So this was definitely a good match for her. And yeah, shout out to Zoey Starks, man. I guess man. It was okay. And then it was like the Rhea had an interview in the backstage, and then Finn Balor kind of interrupts the interview, and he's like, "Yo, they finally like get to like speak during that whole debacle and stuff." And then Finn just was like, basically blaming Rhea for everything that happened. Said it was your fault that we broke up, and it was your fault that the family left you and all that stuff like that. And then she said, "Yo, She was it was her that was trying to keep the family together and all that stuff." And then even Finn Balor, he just hit her with a low blow and tell her, "I was telling Dom to mess with Ripley. I mean, mess with Liv Morgan behind your back. I was encouraging him and stuff like that." It was okay. It was solid. And then Jay Uso and Braun Breaker, they had a little solid promo, man. So they went out there. And and Jay Uso, he was like, he had interrupted Finn Balor, I guess, because he had like ran him off because he had like went and backed up Rhea. So that was all right. That was cool. And then he went out there to get a promo with Braun Breaker, and they was going back and forth. And then he was saying like, I like this though from Braun Breaker. He said that, listen, man, I didn't need my family. He was like, yeah, I was born into like, he's like, I didn't even need the name. He was like, I still got the belt. He said, you're nothing without the bloodline. And then he was just saying like, yo, you only here because of your family. And he's like, I didn't even need the name. That was dope. And then he hit him with a low blow. He said, it's going, like they said, the match that they're going to have is going to be as short as his NFL career or something like that. And then they just start tussling. And then Jay hit him with a spear after he tried to hit him with like a spear. So it's like, all right, that was cool. That was cool, man. So, this was fire, bro. I'm sorry, man. And I know, like, people probably not going to like it. But, hey, man, it is what it is. Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman. And then, like, before this match happened, Miz had went there and talked to Braun Strowman. And he was, like, basically saying, like, hey, when you said I couldn't handle him, what did you mean by that? He's like, oh, no, don't take offense. It just takes a monster to deal with a monster. And listen, Miz, shut the hell up, bro. Use like, yo, bro, Miz, shut up, bro. Like, I done had the belt. I done had this belt. Nobody cares, Miz. You're not beating, bro. You're not beating Bronson Reed, bro. Shut up. Let Braun Strowman handle this, bro. You stood there and let your mans get splashed on, pause, but you let him get did dirty. You ain't do nothing, bro. Shut up. We don't want to hear nothing from you, Miz. We don't want to hear nothing from you. But that was exactly right. So it was just straight craziness with Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. So as soon as he come in, he tried to like bum rush him, and before the match even started, so he gets in the ring. He comes like Bronson Reed rushes him. Reed rushes him, and then he hits the thing, breaks the ring, and then the fight he gonna hit him with a choke slam, bam, and then like somehow they get outside the ring. Yo, Reed throws a fan at Braun Strowman, bro. He throws a whole fan straight a black guy. Like I promise you, that was just hilarious. And then it just was like total destruction. Like they just broke the barricade that seems like it's always gonna get broke every show. And then like they made their way to the back, knocking stuff down. He hits him with a tsunami on like a lunch table or like a food table, and then Bronson Reed gets up and like spears him through like a breakable wall. It was craziness, bro. It was craziness, and I really hope that like this. I really wouldn't mind seeing this on Bad Blood, seeing them on Bad Blood for real. I really wouldn't mind. It got to be like a street fight or something like that, because I feel like it's just gonna be destruction with them too. Like yo, these are two huge guys, just like Bronson Reed said. I mean, just like Braun Strowman said. He said, "Yo, it takes a monster to beat a monster." So, and I just love this. I just love this, bro. I love it from both of them. And then we get Bianca Belair versus Iyo Sky. They had a solid match. I mean, it was a good match. And then Iyo Sky, she got the win with the roll up. It was a solid match. I'm not mad at that. They both did amazingly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like both of them, man. And then especially because the other lady, she just fucking hurt her eye. That was insane. Like that was crazy. But I wouldn't mind seeing them too. I guess that's definitely gonna be the next tag match for Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. So I'm not mad at this at all. They definitely did their thing. It was definitely a solid match. And then like I think the last match was Damien Priest versus Dominic Mysterio. And then it was a good match. You already know the shenanigans with the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day run Raw. I promise y'all. Like the Judgment Day runs Raw. It's like it's always something to do with them. They run it. They just run Raw. I promise you. So it came out solid match, and then of course the shenanigans with they was trying to interfere. And Damien he hit Dom. He hit Dom with like I forgot the move, and then he pinned him, and Liv like put his leg on a rope, so it was a rope, and then Rhea attacked Liv. She tackled her over the announcement table, hit Wade Barrett, like he was just on the ground for real. And then like he hit him with the sun some choke slam. You know his damn move. Like I'm not good naming moves, man. I'm sorry, but yeah, he hit him and he got the win, but then they got jumped. So Judgment Day, they came and jumped him. They jumped Rhea, homie Finn Balor. He hit him with like 3 stomps off the top rope, and then Jey Uso came out, tried to save him, and then like he was like a little hesitant to get in the ring, and then Braun Breaker just came and speared him and stuff, so he was even messed up too. And Judgment Day like closed out the show with all the bodies just laying and everything. I ain't gonna lie, this was a solid Raw. This was a solid Raw, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't be mad at this, man. I definitely like what happened today, man. It was some solid matches. It was a heavy promo today. It was some good promos. I mean, CM Punk he's cool, but we already know who CM Punk is. You missed the glass, man. You missed the glass, CM Punk. You missed the glass, man. But y'all know it's like, yo, Monday Night Raw is what it is, man. It's gonna be Judgment Day. It's gonna be Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, and yeah, man. That was my highlight, man. Just seeing the recklessness, like yo, that was advertised of what it was. Just like he said, Braun Strowman said, yo, you need a monster to beat a monster, and that match was that. Like it just was a monstrous match. Like I don't even know. Like I promise you, like yo, it's like with all that stuff happened with them, I think they only had like one real like match to where somebody won and lost it, or it was I don't even think they finished the match. I think they just always spilled out in like the crowd in like the backstage, and then people just had to stop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I love this, bro. It was solid, man. So hit the comment section, man. Tell me what y'all think about it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Come join the family, man. Come on, man. Tell me what y'all think about what happened on Raw. But I'm out. Peace.